hair going on. All right, so we are going to do a 30-minute flow this morning that I'm excited about, that I have prepared for us. So let's get started. We're gonna start off with a little box breath. So we're just gonna start off on our sits bones, coming into the four corners of our mat, taking a moment to kind of feel our mat, realizing where we are, and we have this moment to do this, and we don't have to worry about anything else for the next 30 minutes. So we're going to come into our Ujjayi breath, and Ujjayi is ocean breath. It is going to be the constriction of the throat on the exhale, so it sounds like you're fogging up a mirror. So you're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose, being loud enough that your cat can hear you. So inhale through the nose, exhale, so continue with your Ujjayi breath through the duration of this flow. It'll help you to incorporate your movement with your flow, and kind of keep you coordinated with breath to movement. So we're going to start off with a little warm up here. So we're going to start off rolling our shoulders back, awakening through the shoulders, through the collarbones, through the upper back. Feel a little crunching going on while I do this. And roll your shoulders the opposite direction, rolling them forward. Feeling your scapula move up and down, and retraction and protraction. And come into stillness. And inhale, arms rise, stretching up nice and high into the sky. And as you exhale, plant your right hand and lift your left arm up over your body for a lateral stretch. Inhale, arms rise back up into the air, reaching. And as you exhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches over to the left. Inhale back through center. And as you exhale, plant your left hand behind you. Bring your right hand behind you. Bring your left hand to your knee and take a twist. Inhale. And see if you can twist a little bit more. Sun is right in my eyes. And we're going to inhale, arms rise, stretching up to the sky. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Right hand comes to the left knee. Take a glance over your left shoulder. Inhale, arms rise. And as you exhale, fold forward. Place your hands out in front of you. See if you can pull your body forward with your palms, lowering the forehead towards the mat. And on the next inhale, come forward into a tabletop position. But we're going to come into a low forearm tabletop. So the forearms are going to be parallel to one another, and the fingertips are going to spread apart. So hips are over the knees, and your shoulders are over your elbows. Bring your right foot out behind you, and we're going to rock back and forth a little bit, creating a line of energy from the heel through the top of the head. And in this rocking back and forth motion, we're going to awaken our ankles and the calf, the soleus, the Achilles. And what I like to do is when I press back, just to get a little further in to the stretch, I will lift my hips gently, lifting my left knee up off the ground. And on the exhale, come back down, stretching forward, bringing the nose forward. Stretch back, lift the knee, come forward, bring the nose forward. Very good. Come back into a neutral low forearm tabletop position. Lift that right foot up off the ground, and we're going to cross the midline with the right foot, adducting the right leg across the left. And I want you to touch your right toes to the ground and look over your left shoulder at those toes. So we create this like C shape with the spine. Breathe. And on your next inhale, bring that right foot back all the way over to a 3 o'clock position. Place the palms where the elbows were. Walk the palms up, press the hips forward, come into gate pose. From here, place your hands back down into your tabletop position. Lift the right foot off the ground, swing it all the way back around, adducting once again, but this time we're going to bend our right knee as it crosses over the left. Press the sits bones back, exhale into a variation of child's pose with Gomukhasana legs. Beautiful. Inhale, back through center. Bring the right leg back behind you. As you exhale, bring the knee or the leg through, dropping the right foot between the palms. Press the hips forward. Inhale, arms rise. Low lunge. And as you exhale, we're going to come into half splits. So the hips drift backwards. You can put your fingertips to the mat and lift the right toes as you pull the right leg into the socket. Inhale, back through low lunge, arms rise. Exhale, half splits, pulling that leg energetically into the socket. Inhale, low lunge, arms rise. And as you exhale, once again, coming into your half split, see if you can bow a little bit deeper. Take an extra breath here. Inhale through your low lunge, arms rise. And as you exhale, plant your hands, untuck your left toes, lift up the left knee. We're going to come into either standing splits, or if you're more comfortable with a supported warrior 3, take that route. So on the next inhale, we're going to lift off, bringing the left foot up into the air for half splits or warrior 3. I'm going to come into half splits. And on the exhale, we're going to squat down, crossing the left leg across the midline into a Shiva squat. Inhale, warrior 3 or half standing splits, Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, half splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, half splits. Exhale, plant your left toes on the ground and swing that right foot up for three-legged dog. As you exhale, come into a downward facing dog. Inhale, rise on the toes. Exhale, lower the knees to the ground, tabletop position. Beautiful. Come into your low forearm tabletop. Press the left foot behind you. Pressing once again through the heel, creating that line of energy from the top of the head to the heel. Rocking back and forth, awakening the left leg, the left calf, and the left ankle. If you would like to stretch a little deeper, press into that left heel and lift the right knee off the ground. And as you exhale, bring the nose closer to the thumbs. Inhale, press back. Exhale, bring the nose towards the thumbs. Inhale through neutral. Lifting the left leg up in the air. And as you exhale, cross the midline with your left leg, adducting across the right, touch the toes to the ground, take a look over your right shoulder. Breathe. Inhale, swing the left leg over to a 9 o'clock. Place the hands where the elbows are. Walk the palms in, press the hips forward, gate pose. Inhale, tabletop. And as you exhale, swing the left foot back across, bending at the knee, and press the sits bones back. Child's pose variation with Gomukhasana legs. Inhale through tabletop. Bring that left leg forward in for a low lunge. Arms rise. Exhale, coming into that half split. You can put your fingertips to the ground, lift the front toes, pulling that left leg into that left socket energetically. Inhale, low lunge, arms rise. Exhale, swing back half splits. See if you can bow a little lower. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, drift the sits bones back, bow down, half splits. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the hands, untuck the toes, lift the knee. We're gonna come into our standing split or warrior 3 with the Shiva squats. So on the inhale, we're gonna lift off into your supported warrior 3 or your standing splits. And as you exhale, cross the midline with the right leg bending at the knee, Shiva squat. Inhale, supported warrior 3 or standing splits, and exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing splits, warrior 3, and as you exhale, drop the back toes into a runner's lunge. Inhale, swing the left foot up for 3-legged dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale on the tippy toes. Exhale, lower the knees, coming into a tabletop position. Beautiful. All right, take a cat-cow. Inhale, gaze rises, belly drops. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round the spine. Very good. Come back through neutral. We're going to try some of that again, and we're going to add on a little bit. So, from tabletop position, press the right foot back. Kind of the same thing we did before, but we're not in low forearm. So the left leg is going to lift, and on the exhale, cross the midline, peek over the left shoulder at the right toe. Inhale, swing the right foot over to the side, walk the palms up. Press the hips forward, gate pose. Come back through center. The right leg rises, crosses over the midline, bends And drift the sits bones back. Go Mukasana legs, child's pose. Inhale back through center, bringing the right foot between the palms, low lunge, arms rise. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. See if you feel yourself coming a little deeper into your half splits this time. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, plant the hands. We're gonna do something a little different here. Untuck the left toes and lift the knee. We're gonna drop that back heel, your left heel, to where it is parallel with the back of the mat, and we're gonna swing the arms into a warrior three. A warrior two. From warrior two, we're gonna reverse our warrior. So flip the palm, reach the body forward, and as you lift that palm up to the sky, the left hand will come behind you, and see if you can create this beautiful arc with the top of the body. Exhale, we're coming into side angle. So you can either put your right arm on the knee and lift the left arm up at a 45-degree angle, or you can come all the way down to fingertips, or plant your hands on the ground either in front or behind the leg. Inhale for warrior two. And as you exhale, we're gonna straighten the front leg. Inhale, lean forward and come into Trikonasana. From triangle pose, plant both of your hands on either side of the foot. And we're gonna hop forward just a little bit and bring the back foot at a 45-degree angle, bow down, pyramid. On the next inhale, we're gonna come into a standing split. I'm gonna step back a little bit. So inhale, standing splits. And if you would like to come into a half moon, place your right hand slightly ahead of the left, or slightly ahead of your right foot and to the right, lifting the left hand, rotating the body open as if there's a pane of glass behind and a pane of glass in front of you, pressing the body. And as you exhale, plant the hands, drop the left foot back, bending the right knee, runner's lunge. From runner's lunge, step back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale into a downward facing dog. Take a couple cleansing breaths. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Come up on your tippy toes. Drop the knees. Untuck the toes, tabletop position. Left leg comes behind, pressing through the heel. And then inhale, lift the left leg, cross it over the right. Take a look at your toes by looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, left foot swings around, drop it to the left side, walk the palms up, gate pose. Come back through tabletop position, lift the left foot, adduct crossing the right leg, bending the knee, drift the sits bones back, child's pose variation. Inhale through center, bring that left leg in front of you, coming into our low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, untuck the back toe, lift the knee. From here, we're going to come into our warrior two. So drop your heel to be parallel with the back of the mat and cartwheel the arms open for warrior two. Continue to focus on your breath. We're coming into reverse warrior. Lean forward, flip the palm, raise the left arm up in the air, right arm becomes behind the back, pressing the left knee outward, creating this long line of motion, as if you have a pane of glass. You're being squeezed between two panes of glass. And on the exhale, we're going to come into side angle. So you can do supported side angle with the left elbow on the left foot, or you can come on down to the floor on either side, whatever feels comfortable for you. On the next inhale, pressing through the left foot back into our warrior two. Very good. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reach forward, come down for Trikonasana. From Trikonasana, we're going to frame our left foot, hop forward ever so slightly, about a foot forward, and bow down for pyramid. From pyramid pose, you're going to step the left foot back into a plank position. Chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, untuck the toes, downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, lift up on your tippy toes, roll the knees down, come into a child's pose. Continue to focus on your breath, listening to the sound of your Ujjayi breath. Look between your palms. We're going to slither the body forward into Sphinx pose. So the hands are on either side of the chest, rolling the shoulders back and lifting the collarbones. From Sphinx pose, replace your elbows with your hands, lift the body up, upward facing dog. Exhale, round the spine into child's pose. Look between the hands, slither forward. And this time we're going to create the cactus arms, dropping your right temple to the mat. Lift the left foot up, creating a 90-degree bend in the left knee. On the inhale, roll the hips to the right, touching the left toe behind you for a spinal twist. Coming back through center, and place your left temple on the mat. Bend the right knee, creating a 90-degree angle. On the inhale, lift the right hip, rolling over the left, tapping the right toe to the ground behind you. Coming back through center, Bring your right palm and your left palm down on the mat in front of you, placing your forehead on your palms. And we're now going to roll over into a supine posture. Whatever way you get there, meet me in supine with your feet flat on the floor. We're going to inhale here, and as you exhale, drop your knees to the right, windshield wiper to the right. Inhale through center, windshield wiper to the left. Inhaling through center, windshield wiper to the right. Inhale back through center and drop the knees to the left. Coming back through center, give yourself a hug. Squeeze yourself tight, keeping your lower spine on the mat. And on the next inhale, press your heels up to the ceiling as if you're going to point your heels at the ceiling and your toes toward your face. And piece your fingers to your big toes, come into happy baby. If it feels good to rock back and forth here in happy baby, please do so. And when you are ready, you may take any other asanas that you feel that your body may need this morning. Allowing your body to move with your breath. And when you are ready, and only when you are ready, coming into our Savasana. In Savasana, allow your feet to be slightly apart and your heels on the mat. And the tops of the feet will drift away from one another. You will feel the points of contact with your mat and your heels and your sits bones and your shoulders. Allow your shoulders to roll away from the ears, allowing the palms to open up slightly upward. Relax through the tips of the toes, through the ankles and the kneecaps. Relaxing through the hips. See if you can relax your fingers a little more and your forearms. See if you can feel your body become heavier and heavier. And allow your mind to drift inward with each breath that you take. And we will stay here for a couple of minutes. And when it is time to come back, I will awaken you. When you are ready, begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, open and close the jaw. If you would like to join me in seated, you may roll over to one side or the other, rolling to the right side for more energy and the left side to continue. in your slower energy. And using your free upper arm, press yourself into a seated position and meet me in easy seated or lotus. Placing the hands on the thighs with the palms up to share energy or down to honor your own energy. Take a deep breath inward through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. This time I want you to place your right hand on your heart and place your left hand on top of it. And take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. And take a moment to thank yourself for showing up for yourself and for taking this time to move with yourself and your mind and your body and in your spirit. The light in me sees and honors the light in you, meaning namaste.